Okay, so The Sun have just posted a new video of Tom Cruise going into a complete meltdown over Mission Impossible 7 crew members not following COVID-19 safety protocols. We're going to play the clip in just a bit, but as we go through it, I'd of course love to hear your thoughts on it, if you think he was right, and then at the end of the video, I'll go into my thoughts and why I think he was. If this is your first time here, then welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host, Paul. Now let's get into this clip.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. In the future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here. That's it. That's it, guys.
Okay, so lots of things to talk about there. When I think of Tom Cruise, I think of some guy smiling, grinning away, doing the gun fingers, going pow, pow, pow. You know, he's always excited. He's always running somewhere. And to hear this, it just completely juxtaposes what I think of him. But I think because of that, you know, these guys must have been messing around quite a lot. Now, we don't know exactly what's gone on set, and take this with a pinch of salt, but from what was said and what I've read, it seems like they weren't wearing masks. Tom Cruise is very strict on COVID rules, and from what he says in the speech, he obviously talks a lot with producers every night, insurance companies, and people in the movie industry to make sure that everything is going to go ahead. Tom is very passionate about this film, and you can sort of feel that coming through. Now, a lot of people are saying he's a diva, that you shouldn't talk to people like that in general, just you need to be nice to people. But sometimes, yeah, you've just got to tell people. This probably isn't the first time he's had to do this, and obviously it's going to make tensions rise if people are just constantly breaking the rules and he's letting it go unchecked. I'm guessing that it was very serious for the main actor in this massive franchise to come and say, look, I'm telling you now, and yeah, these guys must have felt very, very small. I feel like this is the speech that parents give after they do the "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed" one. If you don't listen to that, yeah, your parents bring out Tom Cruise and he completely shuts you down. Now, it sounds like these people actually needed a dressing down, and the things that he goes into in this speech are of course very serious. There's people losing their jobs because of this, the industry has pretty much came to a standstill, and you know, it's had a massive effect on the cinema industry and pretty much ruined a lot of the economy. So Tom doesn't want anything like that to happen, and he's gonna do whatever he can to make sure that it doesn't. This guy is doing the most impossible mission in the world right now, which is to stop people being an idiot in the pandemic. Now, when the outbreaks first happened, I thought, oh, you know, finally we've got this thing that's going to bring everyone together. We can all form a united front and fight this thing as humanity combined. However, that hasn't been the case, and there's been a lot of division over the last year over how to handle it, and people are just going with crazy conspiracy theories all the time, and yeah, it's quite annoying to see. Now, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of shouting at you and giving you a telling off, but you know, Tom's got his stance here. He's made it very clear, I imagine, when they started the movie, that you can't be doing this stuff and people just aren't paying attention. A lot of people are comparing this to the Christian Bale rant from a couple of years ago, but that was over some lighting and a guy walking around in the background of a set. Whereas here, you know, people's lives and jobs are at risk. So I don't blame the guy at all. I think he's in the right, and I think he's talking to the world. I think this message needs to get out there because there's a lot of people in political power that are letting down the world, and we just need someone to come forward and say, look, this is costing people their lives, it's costing people their jobs, people cannot put food on their table because of what you're doing. So yeah, completely fair. And you know what else I like about Tom? He didn't fire him. He said, look, this is your warning. If you do it again, it's going to cost you your job, and it's going to cost him your job. The other guy probably just standing there like, oh mate, I was just standing wearing my mask and this guy came over and started talking to me. But you know, he's been brought into it too. So not nice to hear, but you know, this is a massive production. People want to see Mission Impossible 7. The guy's doing an impossible mission right now and speaking to the world. Now, on top of this, he also clearly has reasons for doing it, because Mission Impossible 7 was actually recently hit with delays in October as 12 people on set tested positive for COVID. This happened in Italy, and though production managed to resume a week later, it's clearly marred a lot of the experience for the cast and crew. They're currently filming in the UK, which I live in at the moment, and you can sort of see that people just aren't paying attention to things, even when they're being asked nicely. So you just have to say, look, yeah, listen to Tom, he's trying to help you and help other people, which I think is fair enough. Now, the movie is due to release on November 19, 2021, so it is quite a strict deadline to get this all finished. I'm totally on Tom's side with this, but obviously I know people are going to disagree with me, and this isn't a channel where I'm like, well, I'm right and you're wrong, so you either agree with me or you get blocked. If you disagree, yeah, that's totally fine, and make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below, as I'm sure this is going to cause a lot of discussion. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please drop a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. We're actually giving away 3 free copies of the Lord of the Rings 4K box set to our followers, and all you have to do to be on the chance of winning is like the video, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and drop your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Anyway, a bit more of a fun thing to talk about. We've just done a massive Loki trailer breakdown, which is going to be linked on screen right now, so if you want something else to watch, give that a click and I'll love you forever. Thanks for sitting with me until the end of the video. I've been Paul, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.